Okay, so let's tell the story of Jenny Kostecki in high school. We were, it was March 2014, senior year. We were in Chicago for the St. Patrick's Day parade, and that's usually pretty big. And oh my God, we didn't like her before, because remember last time in your Kairos retreat, we know what she did to you. So, we were kind of reluctant to bring her, but your sister kind of made us, because we kind of felt bad. So anyway, I didn't like her that much, so I remember going through the parade. I wouldn't even touch her because it was so crowded. We kind of had to link arms, but I just could not touch her. I hated her so much. So we went along. We probably got there pretty late. So all we did was see the drunken teenagers and drunken adults go pee on trees and everything else. So then we decided to get some Subway. Went back on the train. Then on the train, it was so crowded, and there were so many drunk people, she kind of started to act like she was drunk, but we didn't have any alcohol. So she started to sway back and forth, kind of like she was gonna throw up or something. We didn't know what she was doing, because it was kind of out of the blue. So then we got off at Addison, like your stop, and then we asked her to sit down on the benches on the what are those things called? The platform, right, the platform. So we went to the platform, sat down for a while. We kind of told her to eat some food because maybe she was hungry. I don't know. We just got Subway, didn't eat before because we're going to eat at your house. So instead, we got her to get Subway, and she's still sick. So then we decided to tell her to go. So we went to get her at Harlem. We dropped her off at Harlem. Your sister and I went. So we decided, and then she also fainted. She just randomly fainted. But she wasn't the kind of fainting where it was actually fainting. It was fainting where she conveniently fell on her arm. And she would just lay there while everybody else was getting off the train, because it was St. Patty's Day and everyone's drunk and everyone's going out to and from the train. So it was super crowded. And then we knew she was faking it because she did this. Because remember, in Kairos, what she did to you. So then we called my parents, because her parents were picking up, because they probably knew what she was up to anyway. So our parents took her home. But on the way there, she got too fuzzy, like she didn't know where she was at. But when we got into the car, she knew her address straight away, like it was nothing. And then we got to her house. She started to walk kind of okay, but not that much. But when she got into her house, she barely opened the door, like she was hiding everything in her house or something. And she just slugged right in and just said goodbye. And that was it. And that was all we heard from her. And then the next day, like nothing ever happened.